Welcome to Cooking in the Kitchen with Jeremy. We're traveling down the road, be live on location to get some local products here for my show this evening that we're going to do. So it's all locally going to be sourced locally from Texas, which is very exciting because I try to Welcome to Cooking in the Kitchen with Jeremy today. So today I have a treat for you. Today we're going to be doing goose. And I went to a local farmer and got the goose as well as some eggs, which will be a video later on. But for now we're going to focus on the goose. So first we're going to get started with the stuffing that I'm going to stuff it with. So it's just some simple stuff here, instant stuff that I bought from the grocery store. However, I'm going to show you a few little things that I do to make it a little more tasty. So first thing, I'm going to heat my pan back up. I already melted the butter down that goes in it because I'm trying to skip some steps that really you don't need to see because everybody knows how to melt butter. So usually the instructions ask for water. I, however, made stock. So, and I'm sorry guys, I didn't have a video to show you guys the stock. However, in the future I will do a video to show you how to can this stuff up. But I'm going to go ahead and crack this open, and we're going to use this instead of water, which will add a lot of flavor. Goose! This has been in the refrigerator now for 24 hours. Had it brewing in this beautifulness. I'm going to go ahead and get it drained out here. And this is what you call brine. Brines are when you soak meats to add flavor. Mine, I can post the recipe on what I put in this brine for the goose. But really, it's just to add flavor. Whatever you want to add is whatever you want to add. So we'll get this goose out as soon as I'm done draining this sink. You can see that goose looks delicious. And it doesn't look as red as it did yesterday when I skinned it. This one I skinned because it was the first one I've ever done by hand, so that was new to me. So I actually have to get this out here and rinse it, which is what I'm about to do. So anytime you do a brine, there's going to be brine usually with you always use salt in your brine. That's the number one thing. And then whatever flavors you want. Now the reason I'm rinsing this off is because it's been soaking in this. And I really don't want all that seasoning on there now. So give it a good rinse. Let it drain off here for a minute. This is the neck. And I just keep that in there for flavor when it's cooking up. And again, this doesn't have the skin on it because I took it off. Alright, so we'll let that settle here for a minute and drain, and we'll get it moved into the pot here in just a moment. Excited to do this. Now the oven, guys, just to let you know, that's getting boiled, so let's get this added in here real quick. And I'll keep talking with you guys. Because this is pretty quick. It's the instant stuff you buy at the grocery store. I just add a little kick to it by adding freshly made stock instead. This will cook up pretty fast. And I'll probably have to add just a little bit more stock to it to make it a little more moister. maybe just a little bit more stock so it's not breaking down enough. You don't want it like crumbly, but you don't want it completely mushy either, because I'm putting this inside the Goose to help keep it moist, because Goose is sensitive. So that's the only reason I'm stuffing this one. Normally, when you're doing chickens and turkeys and things like that, you can stuff it, but I don't suggest it because of all the bacteria and stuff. This one is not going to be as big of a deal because it dries out, and I've already pretty much gutted this one because I did it myself. So that's about the right consistency. Not quite gooey, not quite mushy, and not too flaky. So we're gonna let that cool here. And the type of goose I'm gonna do a bacon wrapped goose. So I'm gonna go ahead, I got my pan here, guys. And I bought that from the grocery store because I don't keep those on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this goose here. Beautiful, beautiful goose. Up on in here. Get it set up and I'll re-rinse my hands here. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get this bacon wrapped. So I've never done this not deboned, so this is the first time. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this on here. I've got some kitchen twine here. We'll go ahead and create a skin for it. Since I took the skin off when I did this, because it was my first time, I'm putting bacon on it for two reasons. One, it'll help keep the outside moist and keep the skin from drying out on me. It also is going to add an extra layer of flavor. So, and I've got quite a bit of bacon, so I'm not going to be scarce about this. Once I get it laid across, I'll go ahead and get the first round of twine on. I'm really excited for this, guys. It's going to be delicious. In this video, pretty much, guys, I'm going to show you the how-to, getting this all set up, getting it in the oven, etc. And then I'll do a live video probably later on this evening, show you the results of what it looked like at the end, coming out of the oven, and then I'll show you it cut up also on that video. So look out for that later this evening. This one is just to show you guys how to get this all set up. quick thing. It's not going to be boring, I promise. All I'm doing is cutting them big. And this is flavor for flavor. Nothing special about it. Shove it around in there. As this cooks, I'll add more and more to it. This is just the first round. This is going to be in the oven all day. Oven set to 150, so it can slow cook in the oven all day long. Because the goose is sensitive, and you don't want to cook it too fast or overcook it because it'll get tough and rubbery. So it is a gamey type poultry. So you have to be very careful with it. So again, I'm just chopping these down just enough to fit them in here, and it's mostly for flavor. Now the carrots, when they're done, I may actually eat those with dinner. Add some carrots. And these were organic ones that I bought at the store. So they're nice and small. They're kind of cute. So all I have to do is cut the ends off of these, half them, toss them in. I don't want to put it in the fridge. This all keep some moisture in there. I'm going to go ahead and fill this jar up with another round of water as well. I just want to be able to see the water coming up underneath the vegetables just a little bit. Because as this cooks, yeah, I can see the water. If you look here, you can see it just below the bottom here. Because if I add too much as the goose is cooking, it'll end up overflowing on me. Because the goose will release some juices as well as the bacon on there. So we're going to top this off here. A little poultry seasoning. And I'm just going to do this generously over everything. There we are. All right. Like I said, the oven's already preheated, so the last step here, guys, get my tin foil. Maybe. We'll go ahead and do this in sections. You want to make sure that you dome it a little bit, and that's to help create sort of a steaming pocket for it. And I'm getting this good and tight underneath to help lock everything in real good and tight. Alright. Once again, you're going to kind of try to TP it if you can, like that, at an angle. Alright, so we're ready to rock and roll, guys. So, put the oven down here. And I'm going to take this here, get it inside this oven, hopefully it fits. I have a small oven. It just fits. Alright, like I said, 150 guys, and it's going to cook. I'll check it about every hour, and I'll have a video later on with the results so you can see it finished and sliced up. Thanks so much for joining me on this special episode of Making Goose in the Kitchen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Patreon as well as Twitter. Thanks so much.